This is Rick Merritt from EE Times here in Silicon Valley today with Johnsee Lee, the president of ITRI, which is Taiwan's Industrial Technology Research Institute, the group that basically got Taiwan started in the silicon foundry business and in the notebook business. And I have several questions, so thank you for your time here today, Johnsee.
Thank you.
You talked about a new national project to do an electric car in Taiwan. Tell us a little bit about what's the status of that and what might be the next big milestone for that project.
Yes, I think the idea mainly is for urban mobility within inner city, short distance traveling, so that we can reduce the traffic using electric instead of gasoline engine cars. And we have developed a prototype that is very efficient and very easy to maneuver, and we have also developed some of the development programs, and it's just about to be on the way, and we expect to take another couple of years really to implement that.
Interesting project. We'll be watching that one. You talked today in your lunch talk a little bit about your intellectual property program too. I was surprised to hear that actually you give 25% of royalties on patents that ITRI engineers earn back to the engineer, which I think is more than a lot of engineers see who develop patents for their companies. So you also talked about patent pooling, and it's something that you want to do more of. What's kind of your goal here? Where's ITRI going with its IP program?
I think at the same time we're trying to improve the quality of our IP. So we're trying to improve in terms of the number of the IP that has been used or cited on the top 5%, because those are the patent really generate values. The other direction, of course, is not just to generate IP, but to generate revenue out of IP.
Yeah.
And I think we have been very successful in the last 3 years. We were able to at least more than double our revenue from our licensing, and we are shooting for perhaps close to 70-80 million US dollars per year of income from just licensing alone. So this is important direction, and in order to do that we have to collaborate with others and leveraging each other's IP, which is very important.
Yeah. Oh, that's excellent. Now, one of the things that's always been a shortfall in Taiwan is software. It's a very strong hardware, chip, and system development, but software has traditionally been a little bit weaker. And we see Apple with such great, software, and that making successful iPods and iPhones. Yes. So, what's kind of the outlook for improving the software capabilities in Taiwan?
We're setting up a center for software applications so that we'll be able to get more talented people that are from system application point of view to help integrating many of our research programs so that they can create a better value, better function, differentiate with others. And those are the programs such as intelligent robot, real-time security, games, toys, and also 3D imaging. Several programs requires addition of software skills and talents.
Great. Well, one last question that came up today, again in the lunch Q&A, about the change of government in Taiwan and the government looking to make better connections, more direct connections with China. For the electronics industry, what do you think is going to be the long-term impact of this?
I think for the manufacturing and supply of electronic equipment and products, I think this would help to so-called relink the broken chain, and therefore easier to manage the entire value chain process. But on the other hand, also China itself has become a very important application market, and by linking Taiwan to China, I think there will be more innovation that we can foresee in the future.
Excellent. Well, Dr. Lee, thanks so much for being with us here today. Appreciate it. This is Rick Merritt from EE Times in Silicon Valley.